Hey, it works. This is the first time I've been able to go live mobile from my phone. Awesome. Just up here waiting for the kids. Give you a little look around the new suburbs we're living in now. All the new houses popping up. Got it. Hey, Seven Wonders. Not real sure on how this all this sort of live on your phone works. Chat, live chat. There we go. Test this. How you going, mate? Yeah, just finally able to go live from my phone again. So I had to go into the phone shop and get my phone turned on. Took 3 hours to get him to put internet on my phone. Testing. Hey, David Carlo. How you going, mate? So this is sort of working. I'll see if I can flip you around and give you a shot of where I'm at. This is my little town I live in, and these are all the new houses on my street. Here comes a school bus. We don't have yellow buses like you guys do over in America. It's a little bit different here. They having a lot of trouble on the buses. They were putting 120 children on the bus. Yeah, I know, Michael. I forgot to bring it with me in the car. Yeah, you're not wrong, Seven. It took him an hour to work out that he had to ring up. Like, he's there trying to do it from a phone. I said, no, you've got to ring up and do it. He saw a wallet. This is a crazy little intersection here. Cars don't stop, and there's always near accidents here. I've had 3 different police cars pull out on me driving on this intersection here. They come along, they don't stop, they don't look, they just pull straight out. Hey, Josters. Just waiting for the kids. A bit of a shoot of gum trees. This is cool. Be able to take his live tomorrow when we go garage sailing. We've got a really a good house lined up for tomorrow. Really nice, rich house. We've got a suburb here nearby where it's the rich people live. So it's really good pickings when you go there for their garage sales. Oh yeah, it is beautiful now. It's spring here now. Everyone's freaking out because I'm holding my phone up. They think I'm filming everyone. Oh, I might as well, eh? If I'm freaking them out, I might as well film them. The looks I just got then was quite funny. They probably think I'm a policeman or something. So I can't do that, mate. I'm a bit scared for coming to America, having to drive on the wrong side of the road, and it's going to be fun when I do get there. Yeah, so I'll give you a little view of what Australian houses look like these days. It's either brick and tin roof or tiles. Mostly, let's freak some more people out. They might actually give way now that I'm filming them. Yeah, it's getting really warm here now. What kind of phone do I have? I've just got a really cheap Samsung. Hey, Mum, how you going, Captain? Yeah, so she's working well. This is cool. Is the image okay from you guys? Got to go and do some mailing in a minute, and then when we get home, we're going to do some videos. We got, hey Aussie, I'm going to do a metal detecting video this afternoon. Actually, it's sort of going to be a shout out video for J Norms for John. So that should be good fun. Video looks cool. Oh, that's good, because this is like the cheapest Samsung phone you can get. I always buy cheap phones because in my game, like in plumbing, they always get destroyed. Like I'll drop them in trenches or run them over with an excavator or drop them down a sewer main. I've done that before, and they just, as soon as they hit the water in the bottom of the sewer main, they just go shoom, gone. Yeah, we're freaking someone out good here. Yeah, they are pretty cool. This property across the road here is a trotting farm. Guy does trotting races. So we always see him running his horses around with with a little wagon thing on the back of it. I don't know what you call that. Here come the kids. They'll get a big shock that we can mobile live stream now. Now I'm going to try and do a live stream from the garage sale tomorrow. I'm just going to sneak it in and just pretend I'm just looking at my phone, I guess. Hey girls, we're live.
Oh, hi.
We're live. Wrong side, Hunter.
I know.
Do you want to point the camera out there? No.
I'm going to get my seatbelt on first.
Hold on first. We're going to go and, we're live, we're going to go and just shoot out the window and talk to people.
Okay.
We'll go out and
Hi, Mum.
get the Boogle. We'll just take them for a drive through the new subdivision.
This is what happens to clear land.
This was, these houses weren't here before, and now they're here. We've been freaking everyone out filming, girls. They thought I was a policeman sitting in the car. So they all slowed down.
They should go slow anyway. Look at all that. That house was there and owned all this land, and this is what they did with it.
And this is when you build a house in Australia, you have to put a fence around it. Like you have to fence it off. It's quite crazy the cost to build a house in Australia now. The whole property has to get fenced off with that temporary fencing, and this was all empty paddocks not long ago.
There's another little empty paddock there.
This is signs of Sydney spreading. Sydney's already made it to our tiny little town, and things are changing big. Take them for a run through the cuttings, eh? Live?
Yeah. The cuttings are so cool.
The cuttings are cool.
I remember when it was like this.
Want to shoot out the front window so we can see where we're going? They get scared when the cars are coming at them from the wrong side of the road.
And now we've opened this road. People don't like it because now people are taking shortcuts through this road.
Yep, this is the new shortcut. It's a very old town, this one that we live in. There's some of the older buildings. Whoops, I better stop for that car. Don't want to crash while we're doing a live, that wouldn't be very good.
No. It'd be just like, what was it? It was like this lady, she was stopping to check the comments or something and
Yeah, it
crashed.
crashed, yeah. Yeah, well, at least I'm not the one on the phone. I'm only doing a bit of talking.
I am. I remember when we used to walk down this path.
Do you want to tell them about your wombat you got to take around to the class the other day?
Oh yeah, this was like a week or two ago. My teacher knew I liked wombats. Thought it was my favorite animal. He must have mistaken me with someone else, but I was still happy. And he took me down to the kindergarten class. I thought I was in trouble for some weird reason, and I wasn't. And then there was this wombat there. What?
Shoot forward so they can see the cars on the road.
I got to hold the wombat. I got to carry the wombat back to the office because the lady didn't know where to go. But we learned a lot of things about wombats. Kindergarten knew more than me about wombats.
They're cool little animals, just don't run over them.
No.
We've had a couple of wombats in our property.
Yeah, we have wombats all through our land. We'll,
Hi, cutie cat.
now that we can do live streams from our phone, we'll take you for a bushwalk up in our backyard and show you our backyard.
Oh, isn't this our first live stream on the phone?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
No,
First mobile live stream out. We've done live streams from our tablet before the ban, but since the ban, this is our first live stream on the phone since the 1K.
These are the rocks.
This is the cuttings. And they dump all the rocks into these gullies and build them all up so it's a level road. This was the main road. This was where, like the old freeway. All the trucks, everything going to and from Sydney down to Melbourne came through this road. This was the main road. Right up until I think 1980 when they opened up the new big freeways. So this was, you know, I still remember the freeways all getting built when I was a little kid. It's pretty rough terrain through here. A lot of hills and a lot of valleys. It was once a very seismic active area, a lot of earthquakes and stuff, so a lot of hills and a lot of unique geology. In the highlands here where we live, there's just about every type of stone you could imagine. Trachytes, all sorts of things, everything you could ever want. A geologist's dream here. We have diamonds, sapphires, gold, everything. Silver. There's an old silver mine about 20 kilometres in that direction. So pretty cool old place through here. They used to run the railway through here, but it was so steep. It was one of the steepest grades in the world, so they ended up shifting the line because they used to have to get out and put sand on the tracks so that they could get up the steep hills. And on the other side of this next town is one of the deepest cuts in the southern hemisphere. The old railway line is down in through there.
Yeah, but
left the old train line. And until the 80s, and then they get down completely. There's talk about them reopening it for steam trains and the like, but I can't see them spending the money to do it.
There's a little train track. You can't really see it, but it's blended into the road.
I'll take them up and show them the big cuttings. There's a big memorial there for the cuttings.
Actually, I don't think I've seen that.
On the side of the road, there's a big memorial.
Oh.
Show them that too.
We went this way, I think.
Yeah, we've been this way before.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure last year I went on an excursion or something. Yeah, I went on an excursion to a train station.
Yeah, there's the train museum, the old train museum down
Kind
at
of is.
Carmel.
Yeah.
We should take them down there and show them the train museum one day. That's really cool.
Oh yeah.
All the old trains.
Aussie Alchemist can't hear us.
Can't hear us?
Yeah.
Probably. Sometimes on phones we need to talk up a bit. Just try turning the volume up. Oops.
Okay.
Sometimes on phones you might need to.
The volume is all the way up.
Okay. Sometimes you might need to put in earphones if you can't hear us real well. I've known that on some streams. We're not too far from the big cutting now.
We went this way when we came back from Gullen when we were doing our prospecting.
Gullen's the other way, no?
Oh. I thought we went all the way around because I remember going this way.
No. This way heads towards Sydney. This is the old main road, the old south road.
Okay. There isn't that many koalas down here.
There are. There's a couple of colonies. The koalas have what's called a koala colony, and they live in small groups, and they only eat certain types of gum trees. They don't eat all different types of gum trees, so you don't get koalas everywhere. But there are koalas nearby here, but people keep it a secret. Yeah, there we go, we're still going. All right, let's go out and have a look at the cuttings. And this is the old memorial for the cuttings. It was quite an achievement what they did in the day. There's a picture of the old cuttings. They cut all this with dynamite and picks.
Wow. You can tell this is really old.
Just move out of the way a bit.
Sorry.
The non-gender penguin. This is the sculpture the man did for the cuttings, and the big hill cutting through Saddleback Ridge.
Oh wow, that's cool.
It's pretty awesome.
What's that thing up the top?
That's a bridge. That's the old bridge going across the cuttings, and there's a train right down there below going up. And they had to do this because the hills through here was so steep they couldn't get a train over them, so the only option was to cut the hill. All right, do you want to go for a walk? There's the big sculpture that the man did for it.
Wow.
And like this used to be the main road, so everyone used to see the sculpture, but now it's on a back road. No one really sees it anymore. Can you hold the phone for me?
Sure. So where are we walking?
We're going to go over and have a look at the cutting.
Okay.
You just got to be careful.
Oh yeah. I'm not back.
And this is the Australian bush. Pretty wild and rugged. When you get away from the towns, there's nothing and no one around. Careful, girls, of the traffic. I've never been up here to have a look at this myself, so this is the first time for me too. Just stay off the road, girls. Alright, we'll cross over the road now. Cross. You girls just be careful. Very dangerous.
There's a fence there.
Yeah, there's a fence to stop people, silly people going in and having a look. You girls stay this side of the fence, please. You stay this side of the fence. Daddy will go and have a quick look. You stay there. You just don't come over that fence, alright? Hope I don't drop my phone down there. I don't know if you can see. Whoa, that's... So all that was cut right through, down through there. You can see where they started cutting them right down. A lot of people, apparently a fair few people died doing it. It was one of the biggest construction jobs in Australia at the time. Alright, I'm going back away from the edge because I don't like lights.
I thought when you said, oh, I thought you dropped your phone.
I nearly did drop my phone. I was more worried about dropping myself over the edge there.
Yeah, you can get a new phone, but you can never get
Yeah.
a new you.
How's the shine? That's some good shine. I won't forget to bring me pirate hat next time. Pretty spot out here. I'll give you another little look around.
So you wouldn't be able to cross that bridge?
Well, it was an old timber bridge back in the day, but they did it up.
Maybe.
The old gum trees. There's all different types of gum trees, and the koalas, they'll only eat, I think it's 2 or 3 different types they'll eat. So koalas aren't everywhere, they're only in isolated areas, and unfortunately that leaves them vulnerable. Yeah, we're looking for a drop bear now. There's
Look, there's a drop bear.
I'm pretty sure there is a colony here. From here through to the next town, I'm pretty sure there's a koala colony in through here somewhere, but I'm not sure exactly where. People keep it a secret. They won't share the information with people. They don't want people to know where they are, to keep them safe. Beautiful big old trees. And these are only little ones. These are only, this whole area was logged out back in the old days. So all these trees are all regrows. They're only about 80 years old. So the real big ones you'll see every now and then, but most of the big trees got chopped down.
I can see some bird trees. There's one there that has like a little walkway.
Like a hole through it. Yeah, well, what happens with the gum trees is they burn out through the guts. They end up being hollowed out from rot, and then the fire will burn up through the centre of it, and it'll come out the top of them like a big chimney and spew flame out of the top of the trees. It's absolutely amazing to watch it.
It's hollow.
Yeah, it's hollow. It's all where it was rotted. It all got burnt out in the last fire. The big fire came through, ripped it all apart, burned everything. There's a big tree here. Here's a big old tree. This one's.
Wow. Oh, wow, look at the trunk.
This one must have been left here. This is a cool tree. Let's see if I can get some. So what you tend to find is you'll have some big old trees on the side of the road where they sort of left them there, like the verge of the roads. They sort of left little trees there. They didn't cut them all down. But see, there's another good size old one there. But this is a beautiful old tree, this one. And all these dead branches, these big branches here, that's where all the birds and the possums and everything live. Sugar gliders, birds, parrots, all these different branches that are broken off, giving them little holes. That'd be a nest. Yeah, it's a beauty old tree, isn't it?
And it's climbable.
It's climbable, is it?
Yeah, I can do it.
I'll climb it.
If we got to near up there, we could probably...
Don't miss out on climbing a climbable tree, kids, because you're only young once, and pretty soon you'll be as old and ugly like me.
I'm not long enough. Oh, there's a spider. There's a spider.
You don't have to go all the way up, just climb up a little bit.
All the way.
Hey Lisa, how you going? We're up in the Highlands in Australia today. Yeah, they're my little kids. You can see one of the branches is being cut off for some reason.
Maybe it got burnt.
No, it's definitely not burnt.
It looks like someone cut it for firewood, to be honest.
Yeah, and they tried to cut it even more.
Yeah. But yeah, no, she's a beauty old tree, this one.
I want to stop there, but I can't get there.
Hey Janine.
Sorry.
No, not making trouble, just showing everyone beautiful Australian bush. Taking you for a little bush walk now.
Okay, we've already done so. I found a more climbable tree. Over there. Oh, there's a thing.
I love the old trees.
I nearly got up, look.
You did well.
Okay, no, I'm not getting up. I noticed
The- There's a town, there's a eucalyptus tree. Yeah, right there, Jenny. It's a gum tree. Eucalyptus.
Gum tree.
Yep, that's a gum tree.
Look, it's got like a white.
Let me see if I can find a gum leaf. I'll try and show you something. Here we go. Can you hold the phone for a sec?
It's turn. But
Can't remember how to do it.
You can whistle or something.
Yeah,
from it.
you can use them as a whistle. Yeah. I can't remember how to do it now, but you can get a really unique whistle from them.
Yeah, it's something like that.
I can do it.
So there's another gum tree there, another big one.
I'm gonna climb that one.
That's an oldie, that one, with the big branches and stuff on it.
Can I
And
climb
these would have only been like young ones left on the side of the road, because you can see a fence over through here not far to someone's land. So that would have been the ones that they left when they chopped everything down. So these only would have been tiny when they came through here, not worth cutting down. So you can imagine the size of the ones they cut down. I remember down in Kangaroo Valley, which is not far from here, there are massive big tree stumps, and we've had like picnics on them with 10 different people sitting up on there with tables and chairs on the tree stumps. Massive big trees. These are only little bubbers, these ones.
Oh, you mean like the ones that come look from?
Yeah,
Like this tree in our backyard. It's got like a chair.
it's awesome, isn't it?
Oh, if you can tell.
Oh, it's like one of those old stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I don't need one.
These white at the base, yeah, these are fairly old now, Janine, these ones. Come on, girls. You can get, but these are only little ones, little trees. These ones, these are only little fellas, because this area here is very poor soil. It's like sand. It's a very sandy soil, and it gets drained very quickly, so it's not the best place for tree growing. You want good trees, you go out to Robertson, where the big potato is, We'll take you out there and show you that soon, and the big trees out there.
I'm climbing this one again.
You're climbing that one again, are you?
I kind of like want to go in like these hollow trees.
You want to go inside, do you?
Yeah. There's like this YouTube channel. I actually don't know the name of it, but these two
Hi Thea and the fam, how you going?
using sticks, and they're building big like underground houses.
All these, they get these leaves, the eucalyptus leaves, and they put them in big steel drums, like big barrels, big tanks, and they cook them up, and they get the eucalyptus oil out of the leaves. So
That's one reason why they cut them down.
back in the old days when people didn't have any work on, they'd go out in the bush and produce eucalyptus oil to make some money. Yeah, it's beautiful oil. Oh, we're doing pretty good. It's a beautiful day today. Absolutely beautiful. Spring is here finally.
Winter's gone.
Winter's gone, yay!
I hate winter. I actually wish winter didn't even exist.
Yeah, I know.
I kind of like winter because you can sometimes get snow if you cook well. That is.
That's true. We're too low here. We're only about 630 meters above sea level, so we're not quite high enough here to get a lot of snow. You coming, girls? We better go to the post office and go and get golden princess bug,
Okay.
because we've got a package at home to do.
Where's it from?
Who do you think it's from?
Tassie.
No, it's a big one from
Subscribe.
Silver Giveaways. Yeah! Just stop. Hold hands. You go on the other side of Cody. Hold Cody's hand. You hold my hand. We'll come up here where we can walk across a bit safer. Where are we from? We're from Australia, New South Wales. There's the Australian bush. All right, girls. It's a beautiful spot. This whole this area was settled really early on in Australian history because it was the main corridor through. They had a lot of trouble. If you go through straight ahead from here is the Blue Mountains, and there's nothing from here for about 100 kilometres, 150 kilometres. There's nothing but bush now. They took all the old farms and shut them all down. It's all waterboard now and protected bushland. Come on, girls.
What trees?
No, the trees are okay. The trees, see how the trees are burnt?
Yeah, but not all the way up.
What happens is the bark gets burnt and it doesn't go through. The bark will protect the tree from burning. The leaves will burn off and then they'll regrow. See how the leaves are back up there?
Yeah.
That whole tree got burnt and now they're growing back again. So they don't die. And over here is what we've got, what we call a ghost gum or a squiggly gum.
Wait, why does it look like this?
Okay, now I'll tell you why. This is called a squiggly gum. Now the tale behind this is there's little gum nut people that do all the writing on the trees, hence the term squiggly gums. But it's a natural thing, but it looks really cool.
What are they trying to write?
They're not, it's just natural dung. It's like little bugs or something that have been boring through.
Oh, maybe it's there.
So it looks like something tried to write on it or graffiti it or whatever, but it's just all natural. And they're called squiggly gums. They're really cool. It goes all the way up. Drop bear communications. It's the drop bears. Quick run, girl. Yeah, no, she's a beautiful spot. We're pretty lucky where we live. It's getting a lot busier though. It's getting the little town I grew up in is not little anymore. Hey Teacup! The little town I grew up in isn't a little town anymore. It's a big monster town now. It's more like a little city now.
Are you allowed in there?
Yeah, that's just these little spiky thorns.
Oh, these are
And it's like cut grass. It'll cut you when you touch with it. But what we used to do as kids, we used to pick out the spiky thorn stem parts and whack each other with them.
Oh, that will hurt.
Oh, it's like a little sting. It was fun as kids, you know.
Yeah, we used to do that at Colorvale. It was so funny.
I am Teacup. It's good to see you.
And people made
Travelling
whistles
Troy,
with
how you
them.
going?
People could whistle with them.
Yeah, no, be careful with them. No, they're cut grass stuff.
Oh. People could whistle with them though.
We just come out to have a look at the old historic cuttings.
Wait, was that the bridge that you just went down on?
That's the old bridge, the old wooden bridge. And then the cutting goes all the way down there. And that's what it looks like. That's how low the train is below the bridge.
Oh, wow.
And they cut all that by hand.
And dynamite.
And dynamite.
Wait, what happens if there's a fire in here? Would this fall?
Hey Corey Ball!
Depends. If there's anything around it, I know.
No, that's fine. That's concrete. That'd be fine. That'll never go anywhere. It's a big memorial to the people who did the work.
So don't go in there, it's respectful.
Yeah, and a bit of view of the Australian bush for you. We'll take you for a bushwalk soon too. Take you and show you some beautiful waterfalls and stuff like that.
Oh,
fun
like
country.
the waterfall, like
Victory
like
Falls?
nearly behind our house, kind of, like nearly in front of our house.
I missed that, Uncle Al. Are we ever going to tour the Pirates Museum in Pirates Bay? I don't know.
I don't know if I was
We don't have pirate museums here. We didn't really have pirates here. We had bush rangers.
Wait, I've got a question. Has
Yep.
it been Pirate Day yet?
No, not yet. We'll do a
What
good
day is that?
like
soon.
23rd or something.
Yeah, no, we'll take you out and we'll show you the old courthouse one day, and that's really fun. Alrighty, let's get back in the car. It's going to be something, I'm not sure what that's for. Bikies. There you go.
Motorbike race. The motorbike race. Did you see it, Haley? Did you see the motorbike race?
So now we've got to go and do some postage and go and get the golden princess bug.
Can you hold this while I put my seatbelt on, please?
Okay.
Is there a water bottle in here?
I've got one in my bag.
I'll have a drink here. Hang on a sec. Here you go. Yeah, I'll just have another drink of mine and I'll give it to you. There you go. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Ask them, are they ready to drive on the wrong side of the road?
Are you ready to drive on the wrong side of the road?
Don't be scared. We're untrained professionals.
It's opposite in America, Hunter. So that's
You'd have the steering wheel in front of you normally, Hunter, in America.
Oh, yay, now I can drive and crash the car.
Again?
Yeah, again.
You've already crashed it once.
we don't want to go into a washing line again. I'm sorry.
Hunter took out the clothesline at home when she was learning to drive. That
It's
was
your
scary.
fault.
I know it was my fault. I let you try and drive. You enjoyed it though, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to crashing the motorbike.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that.
Yeah, you crashed into a tree and then you said, the tree's never been there. God just made it appear.
The tree moved out in front of me and I hit it. You silly dilly.
I closed my eyes while driving.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I normally close my eyes while I go down that big hill.
Well, you shouldn't. You should keep your eyes open when you're driving. Remind me never to go driving with you on your side of the road, mate. It's Cave Creek. There's a cave and a creek up here, but you don't want to park in there because you'll come back and your car will be stripped.
Hi, Corey.
Stripped for what?
Well, all the locals, people up here, the kids come down here and break into the cars and steal all the money and coins and stuff out of people's cars.
Yeah, we were going to go down there, but then you told Mum about it, and then
Hang on, we've got an accident here, everyone. Uh-oh. You just stay in the car, girls.
Okay.
Okay.
Pull up. They can't see anything.
Okay.
I'm so sweaty.
Cody, what are you gonna do?
You want me to film?
Yeah, sure. My hands are so sweaty. You should feel them. Feel them.
Well, accident. Gee, wow. I think we've come. Nah, yeah,
I think somebody got whacked off the motorbike.
yeah. It looks like someone. The car came out of control and just hit the motorbike, and then pushed them off the side of the road. It looks like.
Wait, are there cars behind us?
Cars? Yeah.
Are they stopped?
No, they're waiting. Sorry, mate. There's a car accident. Yeah, he wants to go through, but there's a car accident.
Go that way then.
He can't. There's no allowed to go around lines. You've got to go up that way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's true.
There is no blood. I can't see any.
Yeah, the person's lying down. I think got whacked off the motorbike. They're all stopping now. Oh, he must have wanted to see if that man was okay. That looks bad.
Yeah, I actually think someone's hurt. Yeah, there's probably someone really hurt.
Yeah, because I think he's calling the ambulance. I don't think that car purposely did it.
No, probably didn't. Wow. I remember when we were going to pick up the car and we discovered an accident, but there were already 50 people there. We're back. Sorry, I tapped off it. And there was someone there, and but there was already 50 cars there that had discovered it before us. Wait, that's Sean. Oh no, wrong uniform. My friend from school. Unless he's in his sports uniform or something, but I don't know. And there were already too many people there, so we couldn't stop. We just had to keep going.
Cody, you know what I just realised?
What?
That way is where our friends live. Remember? Holly,
Oh yeah, Holly and
Ashley,
Ashley and Sam. Yeah.
There's petrol leaking
Uh-oh. Where?
in the motorbike.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I think I just realised.
Everyone's watching me. I can't hear any ambulance sirens yet. No.
Yeah, but they probably did.
Yeah, look, he's got to back out and get the
See? There's whatever's leaking.
petrol or diesel. That's
Yeah.
dangerous because if
They're telling us to stop and stay there. That's what they're doing. They're doing that.
Yeah, they're doing like that. Yeah, like.
Yeah, and that keeper had to go back to the car.
Well, we're not gonna just end our live stream because this.
Wait, did we come this way and that happened, or? was
No, we came this way, and while we were out there, this had happened.
Oh.
People can't stop us. It's okay. But we're gonna try and get traffic that way. So we will.
Holy moly! Look at that.
Yeah, I know. That's what happened. So bad, huh? They gotta get that out of the way because the car.
The big dad comes in and pulls it around.
Wow.
They also need tow truck. Maybe even the police to see what's happening.
It would have been an accident. He probably just accidentally ran off the road or something. So, meanwhile, what do you want to talk about?
Oh, I wonder what we're gonna do on Pirate Day.
Talk like a pirate.
Yeah.
Yar. I sound like Lily. I don't know.
Look at my head. Am I red?
Yeah, your cheeks are red. Almost like you're blushing, but no way you blushing.
Somebody nearly fainted on the field today because we were allowed to go on the field. And there was like year 5s playing against kindergartens.
Yeah, I do too, Aussie Alchemist.
This is like a, hey, Australian Day.
Just a normal Australian day. When we're going on the walkathon, it's going to be like 29 degrees,
No.
Hayley.
They said, yeah. And we have to use sunscreen or something.
Yeah, a lot. Here you go.
I'll just come up, park up in there.
Okay. Here you go. You can film. I'll be filming the entire time.
My hands are so hot. Is he okay?
No. No, he's not.
Oh, no. I hope everyone is all fine. Somebody, Teacup just said, I hope everybody is all fine.
Turn it off, please.
Oh, okay.
Turn it off. Gotta go, everyone. Sorry.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. How do I get out of here?